Jesus Christ. How the fuck? How the hell? Hello, friends. Literally less than like 3 hours ago, I got an email telling me that I got approved for a spot off the waitlist at Sci-Fi on the Rock, which, if you're not familiar, is the biggest convention in Newfoundland and Labrador, which is the province that I'm from. And Sci-Fi is in this many days. And as you can probably tell by the state of this room that you're seeing here, I'm not fucking ready. But you bet your ass I'm going to do my best to be ready. Because I haven't vended at Sci-Fi in 3 years. Okay? 3. 1, 2, 3. Because my first year vending was my third event ever. I got into Sci-Fi, no waitlist, I fully just got in, and ever since then, every year, I've gotten waitlisted and I haven't gotten a spot. I'm kind of incredibly grateful that I even have the opportunity to do this. So, as I said, you bet your ass I'm going to work hard to make it good. Is that going to be hard? Yes, because I'm graduating in this many days. So, it's gonna be tight. So, I'm doing a lot right now. I don't have a whole lot to do. Hey, editing cam here. I wouldn't say I was lying about this, but I was certainly sorely mistaken, because I actually had a lot to do, as I would soon find out. Just because I also have a con the immediate weekend after Sci-Fi that I've been preparing for, but now obviously I need to do a bunch of shit a week in advance. As of right now, I don't really want to do any art because I've been having an art block for the last week or so, so I'm still letting that kind of just blow over until I get my skills back. So I'm gonna lock in and do some packaging, and I'm gonna do a little voiceover, don't you worry, telling you what I'm doing and just filling you in on some info, okay? Alright, lock in. We're gonna make this good, okay? Lock in. Alright, it's the first time lapse of the video. Here I'm cutting out some stickers for my Link blind bag charms, which were a new product I made this week. And of course I had to watch Smosh Reddit stories in the background because I'm an iPad kid who can't do anything without background noise. Anyway, I was very excited about these charms, and I'll talk about them a little more later, but I was very excited for how they were going to turn out. And foreshadowing, they turned out real good! Hey folks. Alright. We've returned. It's been like a week almost. It is currently Monday. Last time I talked to you was Wednesday. I've been sick for a week. Have not improved. It's a problem. But we've been getting shit done because I've been home. I literally have stayed home every day. I went to work yesterday and it kind of brought me to my deathbed again. So I wanted to check in on the to-do list, just update y'all what I've had to do and what I've completed. Look at this. We've completed almost everything. Okay, we're doing good. We're in good shape. There's just a handful of things that I just haven't done yet, just because I'm like, I don't wanna do it. But whatever, I'm gonna do it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna restock my Baldur's Gate sticker packs, but I figured I probably should. But the problem is I don't really want to mess around with my silhouette because I don't have my new sticker paper and stuff yet. And I just don't want to mess around with the old stuff, so I printed out on the old sticker paper and everything, and I hand cut them. I'm working on making some panels. Anyway, I'll show you everything I've got done once I've got it all done. It's been hard to keep track of everything that I'm doing, but right now I'm going to print off some signs and cut them out from this foam board that I have. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yippee. I have to clean up because I want to do shit and I don't want to do it out in the middle of the kitchen. So I've got to do it in here, which means I need to clean up all the shit on the floor. Cue the time lapse. Okay, that's clean enough. Obviously, it's not completely clean, but it's good enough for our purposes. I'm fucking warm now, so I don't want to do anything. Ugh, just give me a second to cool off. Alright, I got a proper mess made here again. Now there's styrofoam all over the floor, but I got some shit done. Ah, shit, it's beat up already. Whatever, doesn't matter. If you look too closely at it, you're banned. But I got a little sign for the top of my table. This will go up on the top above everything else so that people can see where my table is from a distance, see it up high rather than just on the front of the bottom. These are a hoodie design directory, and I laminated them so that I can use dry erase to mark off when I sell out of sizes. So, yay, I have these because I'm trying to get rid of all my old hoodie designs because I'm making new ones. But yeah, so I got these. I think I'm either gonna put them up like this, maybe, like in the front, or I'll just have them flat, or maybe I'll put them. I just freaking poked myself in the eye with that. Ow. Anyway, I might put them on an angle, maybe on the front. We're round about where the hoodies are gonna go. This is a pricing sign that's gonna go hanging above my head in the display. You'll see it, okay? You'll see it when I do the setup. But this is pretty well all my prices, and again, it's laminated so that if I go to another event and like I don't have something, for example, I just wipe it out or draw a line over it with dry erase, and then if I have for the next one, I can just erase the line and then it's back. This is a sign that's going to go next to my prices, just right up front where you talk to me at the table. And it basically says that I'm working alone this weekend, and so service may be slower than usual because I've confirmed I don't have a helper this weekend. And also, I have a lot of times where I don't have a helper at conventions, so I want to be able to put the sign up to just let people know I'm working alone. It might be a bit slower. Be patient with me. Because also, my brain don't work too good. Then lastly, the last thing I printed off was this anti-AI sign, basically just saying that all the artwork at my table is made without AI, just because you never know these days. AI isn't allowed at the con, but truly you never know. So I'm gonna put this up big, like on the corner of my display, just so that people know my stance on AI. Get rid of it. No, no, no. No AI here. So yeah, that's what I've got for now. I still have more to do, but I think that'll do it for tonight. I don't have much left to do now after this. So, Slay, I'm gonna need Velcro for some things, but I thought I might need Velcro to put this together, but I think it's holding up fine with just washi tape. But I will still be buying Velcro just in case this falls down over the weekend. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm almost done. I don't mean to yap too much before we actually get to the con, but thought I'd show you little bits of my preparation. So, yeah. Hey gang, checking back in. We are officially 1 week away from Sci-Fi on the Rock. 7 days. The countdown is on. I don't have that much left to do. I only have a couple more things that I need to finish up.
But in order to do those things, I gotta go to Dollarama, gotta go to Staples, gotta pick up a couple supplies, things that I need to finish my tasks. So we're going on a field trip. We are venturing out into the world. So come along with me, friends. Let's buy shit from Dollarama. Let's go. Also, I'm off my meds, and I feel like you can tell. I feel like my eyes don't have as much light in them. But it's okay. I'll be back on my meds tomorrow. I'm depressed again.
Alright, I decided to stop giving a shit about wearing a mask on my YouTube channel. So hi, semi-face reveal. Everyone already knows what I look like anyway. Doesn't matter. I just didn't want to fuck around with wearing a mask all the time anymore because it was uncomfortable. So, it is currently Tuesday. Setup is on Thursday. We're in cleanup mode. You can't see it, but I've got to clean up everything and I need to put shit in bins so that I can transfer stuff. Problem. I don't have my pins made. Or well, they're made, but I don't have the packages all done up because I ran out of staples. So tonight I'm gonna go to Dollarama, pick up more staples. But we're kind of running out of time here. So I'm gonna try to clean up, get everything into the bins so that tonight, after I finish doing up those pin packs, I can move everything into my car so I don't need to worry about it tomorrow because I have an exam tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on, okay? So yeah. Time to pack up some bins. Alright gang, it's setup day. We're here at the hotel. We're setting up. Not much introduction to do. The aisles are tight. Anyway, we're bringing stuff in to the hotel. I'll try to do a time lapse to show putting it all together. Okay, friends, we're all set up. We have everything done. It took literally like 7 hours. Six or 7 hours. Don't be weird in the comments. Anyway, look at this. This is crazy. I can't zoom out, but like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is definitely the best looking setup I have ever done. I am super duper proud of how it looks. And like, look, here are the new sweaters. There's the design that's on the back of this one. I'm not about to take it down to show you. Then we have my link blind bags. Yeah, I am super duper hyped for this. But anyway, now it is late and I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I'm gonna go home and I will see you in the morning for the dawn of the first day. Okay, we're here for the first day of the convention. We're all ready. When I got here, the lights that I had up top, they had fallen down. So unfortunately, I've had to compromise and put them elsewhere. But that's fine. Hopefully they're good. Yeah. I have all my food, and we're ready to start the day. So let's have a great weekend, guys. I'll check in later. So Friday was a pretty decently slow day. However, I did hear later that the attendee numbers were higher than usual. Apparently there were 700 attendees or close to it on Friday, which is pretty high in my experience, at least for local cons. So it apparently was pretty busy. I didn't really feel like it was, and as we can see from my sales numbers that I'll mention later, it was a little less busy for me than it normally is on a Friday. But regardless, it was still a good day, and I got to meet a lot of people, hang out with a lot of people, and it was honestly just a lot of sitting around, a lot of gaming. You'll see me playing on my DS and my iPad a little bit while I sit and serve customers. Anyway, yeah. So guys, we have a problem. I'm almost out of some stuff. I'm almost out of my link blind bags, and I'm almost out of ribbons. This is rough, guys. The ribbon rally is way more popular than any of us could have ever anticipated. Um, and my blind bags are going faster than I thought they would. I packed more than what I thought would be enough. Like I packed like over what I would normally pack for a con, and they're already like half gone. So I want to be able to get through tomorrow with them. So I'm getting my dad to pick them up because the thing is, we're having snow. We're getting snow tonight. It's the end of April and we're getting snow. Welcome to Newfoundland, right? So I'm getting my dad to drop back to my house and get my spare link keychains so I can hopefully make a few more. I don't know how many more I have, but I can hopefully make a few more bags to get me through the weekend. Otherwise, things are going pretty good. Let me double check my sales. So it is currently 4:16 p.m. Friday, and we have gross sales of 606. So, yeah, that's pretty fun. 606. We're hoping maybe get a couple hundred more before the end of the night, because I normally end Friday on a pretty high note, and this is on the lower end of how Fridays normally go for me. But maybe Saturday will be better here. I don't know. I haven't done sci-fi in a long time, so I'm sure it's different. So yeah, check in later. The con day is over, guys. Now we're heading to karaoke because apparently I didn't have enough just being vendor. So time to have fun. Alright, gang, I'm back to the room. I'm trying to not talk too loud because it's night and there's a noise rule. But karaoke was fun. Let's talk about the day. How did the day go? So the day was pretty good as far as Fridays go. I ended the day with exactly 800 in sales. So we're doing good. I'm a little scared for tomorrow because I heard from attendees that apparently it was really busy today. I didn't feel like it was, but I'm worried that tomorrow I'm gonna feel it. I want to tell you my goals for this con. So my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. My main goal. Oh, that was God's punishment for not talking about the subject. My sales goal is to make at least 2,000 in sales for the weekend. If I can make 1,000 tomorrow, which I think I can, because Saturdays are always the busiest day. I made 800 today. If I can make 1,000 tomorrow, then I will almost break 2,000. So we will reach the goal for the weekend. Obviously, I would prefer more because my top is 2,500. If I can beat my top sales, that would be awesome. But just talking realistically,
because of various reasons. I'm so excited, and I'm still just so thrilled to be here. I'm having such a good time. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm making sales. People love my art. I'm cosplaying. It's so good. I'm having such a good time. Anyway, I need to go to bed because I'm sleepy. I'm watching, can I flip this around? No. I'm watching Hunger Games on TV. See? I'm watching Hunger Games. I just have it muted right now.
Alright guys, we're back at it. We're here for day 2. We got some stuff on the go today. I'm almost out of my crow tote bags. I only have one in the display left. Everything else, we're going good. We're only like an hour or two in. I only sat down to start selling an hour in because I had to go to a panel and take some pictures. But afterwards, we started and we're doing real good already. I'm scared for the peak hours though. So, Saturday was actually kind of insane. I sold out of pretty well everything, if I'm being honest. Y'all really went crazy on Saturday. Apparently there was like record attendance on Saturday and you really felt it. There was a lot of bottlenecking happening in the vendor hall. It was really hard for me to get out and just walk around, even just once or twice. But anyway, y'all went insane. It is Sunday. It's gonna be a slow day. Hopefully. I am hoping to make a little bit more money just to reach my high end of my goals, but I'm not super worried. I've reached the low end of my goal. If I could get right in the middle, that would be awesome. Um, Perfect if I reach the high end, but I don't think I will. In order to reach the high end, I need to make about as much as I did on Friday, which I don't think is gonna happen. Anyway, um, I'm moving a bit slow today, but I'm planning on having a good day anyway. Yeah. So we sold out of so much stuff, guys. I have like nothing left for Geek Fest. I'm gonna have to bring back some old stock just to fill out the table next weekend. But yeah, it's been a wild ride this weekend, and I'm having a great time though. I'm so tired. My head is pounding. I have such a headache, but I'm excited to see how today goes and just wrap up a really good weekend. So yeah, check in later. So funny story, Sunday was actually kind of insane too. It was pretty similar to Saturday, and genuinely my sales were close to what I made on Saturday. So we did insane, guys. This weekend was crazy, and I'll talk about it a little bit more later, but yeah, absolutely wild. Alright guys, hey, we're back home. It's Monday. I'm going back to work soon at 3 o'clock. It's like 1:30, so we gotta walk back into the real world. Not excited for that. But we're back home. For some reason, the last video I recorded yesterday, I recorded as a time lapse. So, beats me as to what I said in that video. So sorry. I guess you just don't get an update from me from yesterday. Anyway, we did so fucking good this weekend. I made over 1,000 more than my previous best. We're doing so good, guys. I feel so amazing. I feel so good about it. And I had such a good time. But, like, all my freaking stock is gone. All my stock is gone. I have, like, nothing left anymore. Y'all sold me out so fast. Now I've got to, like, scrounge together stuff to fill out the table for Geek Fest. Because that's in less than a week now. So, Anyway, let's talk numbers. The only cost that I had, specifically for this event, was the table fee. Because it's a local con, didn't need to travel. And although I had a hotel room, my dad paid for that off of his points. So thankfully, I didn't need to pay anything for that. So the only fee was the table fee, which was $175. And now let's talk, how much money did I make?
In sales, I made $3,563, and then we take away the table cost, $175. We end up with $3,388. That's in sales. Yeah, my previous sales number. So obviously we've got 3,563 was the sales, the net sales without taking away the cost. Compare that to my previous best, which was about 2,500. So yeah, we did over 1,000 better than I did last time on my personal best. That's pretty fucking crazy. Y'all went crazy. Sci-fi was insane. It was so good, but it was frankly insane. And I'm kind of glad it's over. But I'm also sad it's over because I'm going to miss it. Yeah. And I also wanted to say as well, I had a deal on this weekend on my Technoblade prints. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video earlier, but I had a deal on where every Technoblade print that sold, all the profits from that, so I just took what covered the cost to manufacture the print, and everything else, all the profits from that are going to be donated. Half of that profit is going to be donated to the One of Us Global Foundation, and the other half is being donated to the Sarcoma Foundation of America. So thanks to you guys. So you guys raised $68.50, and that's after my profits were taken out. $68.50 in total to donate to those two charities. So we'll split that in half, and we'll give them to each of those charities separately. And I will be donating in Technoblade's name, not my own. So yeah, thanks guys. Big love to you guys for all that. You're making a difference, that means. Anyway, yeah, I had a really good weekend. I know I didn't record much at the con, as is normal tradition for me making con vlogs. I always forget to fucking record anything at the actual con. But we're here now, and I'm gonna try to maybe record more at Geek Fest because there's less prep to do and more actual stuff happening at the con. So hopefully the Geek Fest vlog will be better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad this turned out to be my best event yet, and I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to come back, hang out with all my awesome vendor friends, meet new people from out of province, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have given me, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.